This was a battle of striking supremacy, where the rules were clear. Multiple knockdowns in a single round would lead to a TKO, and neither throws nor grappling would be permitted. It was a pure stand-up war. From the blue corner emerged Martyna Kierczynska, a fighter whose reputation preceded her. Undefeated with a 5-0 record and a 100% win rate, she was a WMC Muay Thai world champion, training out of the elite camp John Glacko and proudly representing Poland. Calm, composed, but radiating intensity, Kierczynska entered the ring like a woman on a mission to defend her unblemished legacy. Across from her, standing firm in the red corner, was the vastly experienced Ekaterina Vandaryeva, a warrior from Martyna, training out of Grid Den Gym. With 19 wins, 7 losses, and a 73% career win rate, she wasn't just a contender. She was a veteran who had weathered storms against the best. As both athletes stood center ring, receiving final instructions from the referee, the tension was electric. No words were needed, just nods, eye contact, and the quiet war drums in their hearts. The opening round saw Kierczynska doing what she does best, pressuring forward, throwing stiff overhand rights, looking to break her opponent's rhythm early. Vandaryeva didn't panic. She stayed light on her feet, using lateral movement, checking the range, and flicking out low kicks to maintain her distance. She was reading Kierczynska, not reacting but calculating. Every time Kierczynska stepped forward, Vandaryeva either countered with sharp kicks or shifted her position to avoid being cornered. The tempo rose when Kierczynska tried to smother Vandaryeva in the clinch, but Vandaryeva, ever the technician, spun and landed a slicing elbow, then followed it up moments later with a spinning back fist that stunned the crowd and forced Kierczynska to retreat for the first time. Despite Kierczynska's known aggression, it was Vandaryeva who was controlling the chaos. She neutralized the forward march with intelligent footwork and well-timed strikes. Kierczynska regrouped and tried to impose her will, but Vandaryeva's ring IQ was disrupting her flow. Round 1 ended with Kierczynska clearly still dangerous, but Vandaryeva was beginning to chip away at her aura of invincibility. The second round opened with renewed urgency from Kierczynska. She went back to her bread and butter, powerful low kicks and aggressive boxing combinations. A high kick brushed Vandaryeva's guard, and an overhand right followed with precision. But Vandaryeva had seen this before many times. She baited Kierczynska into a false sense of control, then exploded with a perfectly timed right hand that crashed into the side of Kierczynska's temple. Time froze. Kierczynska's legs buckled, and she dropped to the canvas. The crowd gasped. The undefeated prospect was on the ground. Although she quickly got back to her feet, the knockdown was devastating both physically and psychologically. Vandaryeva didn't rush in. She knew how to finish, but she also knew how to dominate tactically. She kept applying pressure in a controlled way, mixing in tight punches, push kicks, and elbows inside the clinch. Kierczynska tried to clinch and slow things down, trying to recover, but Vandaryeva never allowed her space to breathe. Every attempt Kierczynska made to get back into her rhythm was shut down by Vandaryeva's superior experience and composure. As the round ended, it was clear this had been a 10-8 round for Vandaryeva, not just because of the knockdown, but because of her total control. Now, going into the final round, Kierczynska's corner knew she needed a miracle, a knockout, or at least a massive momentum swing. She came out swinging, using her push kicks again, trying spinning techniques, even a back elbow, but she was chasing now. Vandaryeva, meanwhile, looked sharper than ever, slipping punches, landing clean hooks, and using her footwork to glide around the ring. There was a moment where Vandaryeva landed a right hand and just walked away, her swagger now fully present, showing that she knew she was ahead. Kierczynska, to her credit, never gave up. She kept pushing, kept firing, kept throwing everything she had left, but Vandaryeva's defense and timing were flawless. As they entered the final minute, Vandaryeva continued to pile on the points. Short hooks on the inside, quick counters after slips, and complete control of the center of the ring. The second round knockdown was still looming large in everyone's mind. When the final bell rang, the respect between the two warriors was evident. They touched gloves and embraced, both knowing they had been a part of something special. But only one could walk away with victory. The judges rendered their decision, all three scoring the contest in favor of Ekaterina Vandaryeva. It was unanimous, and it was deserved. With this win, Vandaryeva handed Martyna Kierczynska the first loss of her career, while securing the 20th professional win of her own. It was a masterclass in composure, control, and championship mentality. Vandaryeva didn't just beat the prospect, She dismantled her game, proved her experience matters, and reminded the world why she's one of the most respected female strikers in combat sports.